There we go, guys. We are live.
Random live with Dylan and Brian with special guests too. Random chat and clouds are best. Yeeting all over the place, that's what we do. So get up and tune in, because we are the ones. Random live with Butter and friends. Let's go.
There we go.
How's it going, everybody? Mr. Brett Whitney, how we doing, sir?
Brett Whitney.
Looks like Brett's the only one in the audience for now.
All right, well, we got 3 viewers on YouTube. So whoever the other 2
Yep.
viewers are, just comment.
Yeah. Oh, we got a total of 4 viewers.
No, yeah, total of 4. He goes,
Oh, he's
I'm
eating right
eating right
now.
now.
Look at that. He's eating.
4 letters, 1 word. Yeet.
I like that. Bring on the Hermosa vape, people.
No,
But,
me and Brian had an interesting conversation before the stream even started. Talking about a specific somebody
yeah,
switching from using DNA chipsets to diodes chipsets, and then bitching and moaning about the fucking price of diodes chipsets being so expensive. What a pussy!
what up there, Andy C? How you doing, sir?
ABC, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, Mr. J. Hayes seems to be doing another cash grab of some sort. Just not sure what he's coming out with, but he's going to do a little complaining in his video that he did that his screen had to be replaced a couple of times on his JIO, which, that could be, but he might be rough on the mod too. But I think what's going on is he went into a spiel about the diodes chipset being a little bit more pricier than the DNAs. And I guess what sparked his thing is he's seen ST Vapes show the other day with Brandon from Evolve on there. So he knows that Brandon is not doing all that great with the company because of the 80C chipset and the 60C being only the biggest sellers right now, and nothing coming out with the 250Cs any more than 75Cs. So I guess Jay probably figured he'd jump on the bandwagon, show off his JIO, say he's going to redesign another mod, which is probably going to be just the JIO, just with a little bit of tweak into it, and put a BF60 chipset in it. So that's
Now
my guess.
as Brian knows, I'm pretty sure as everybody in chat knows, this motherfucker wants to sit there, bitch, moan, and complain about, oh, these people name slap all these mods. This motherfucker's gonna do the same shit with the diodes mod.
Yeah, he's doing another slap, a name slap.
Let's really talk about it now.
Well, he's trying to stay relevant in the vape game. Because if you remember a little while back, he called Grim Green a punk. And then he said, well, I got to get rid of all this stuff that I got. If you want, you pay for shipping. But he didn't really point out to the fact that his wall behind his chair was not going to go anywhere. That's
Exactly.
his pride and joy of all. All the other stuff was excess stuff that he was selling off.
Right, but another thing is the fact that he gets very much pissed off
Yeah,
when somebody like Mister Just Right One calls him fucking high end and shit like that. All because he has a whole. If you haven't noticed, he has a whole wall, top to bottom, even packages put away underneath tables and shit like that,
right.
full of high end gear. Whether it's atomizers, whether it's RTA, RDA, mods. He has a whole bunch of mods and RDAs and RTAs on the wall
Yeah.
too. That's all high end shit. Motherfucker
Right.
doesn't use it, and then he wants to sit there and claim he'd rather use his designs, which I don't believe and shit like that. Because why would you just stick to one design that you're gonna vape on for the rest of your life?
Exactly.
That's fucking stupid. You see other people who do vape on high end shit like yourself, Brian, like Bobby Screlly that I'm
Yeah.
close personal friends with and shit like that. Even Nick, every single person I just mentioned either vapes on a billet box, a Delro, or even with Nick, vapes on high-end mech mods.
Yep. Well, we got Mr. Intense in the audience and Yusuf Sutherland. He's here. How we doing, sir? And of
What's
course, we
going
said
on,
hi
baby?
to him. We got the Snowman in the audience. How we doing, sir?
Baby Snowman, what's going on, baby?
And then hopefully we'll get a few more people coming in. I know my weather here in the eastern part of the United States, where I'm at in West Virginia, it is raining like crazy. So it's one of those days where the heat and humidity was getting to me, and I knew it was going to rain eventually this afternoon. I just didn't see how much it was going to rain until I looked outside the window. And Dylan, I showed you my window
Yeah,
before. It's coming down pretty good, and it's still coming down. So I got another free car wash today. So that works.
I just dropped the link for it. If anyone, including the vaping Snowman, wants to take a squeeze at coming on.
Yeah, come on in. More the merrier here, folks. Doesn't hurt.
Yes, sir.
So how's everybody in the audience doing today?
Up, I feel bad for vaping Snowman because I just noticed he got timed out.
Uh-oh. Nightbot at work again. Uh-oh.
Nightbot, you son of a bitch. Calm down. As Hanky says, I taped my heels 2,274 times and ended up here.
How we doing, Hanky? Why don't you come in and join us, sir?
Hanky
More than
Panky,
welcome.
click that link.
Yeah. Hanky was wearing the red shoes from the Wizard of Oz, hoping he would go back to the wizard. But
He
just
was
didn't
he was
happen.
wearing the red bottoms.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully, Hanky, your weather where you're at is a lot better than what I'm getting right now.
I just got all heat.
Yeah. My AC just kicked off. It's been running since probably 7 a.m. this morning, and it's been running full steam because of the humidity.
Oh yeah,
But hey, that's that time of year. Well,
it's the
Hanky, we love
summertime.
you too, sir. Much love to you, Hanky, and everybody in the audience. We
Drink
appreciate
coffee.
you showing up. What is that, Dylan? What do you got there?
It is a thermos full of coffee.
Ah, see, I've got the Folgers ice roast in mine, and I mix it up with water, and I put a little bit of flavoring in it, a little bit of sucralose, and a couple ice cubes, and I'm good to go.
I got that. I got that Dunkin' Donuts with the French vanilla coffee in it.
Yeah, I've got French vanilla in this one. I got it in the glass. It's called Silipint. I don't know
Oof.
if you can see that. It's actually made out of pure 100% silicone. So you can squeeze it all you want, never break the glass. And if you drop it, it's never going to shatter. Rather
Brother.
expensive, but it works.
And on top of that, shout out to Mr. Stevie Marquez, because he's the one who sent me this travel mug.
Nice. Now, is that made out of glass or is that
No
aluminum
stainless
or
steel.
stainless steel? Yeah, I'll tell you what, plastics, they really worry me anymore. You see so many stories about microplastics, how that could really cause problems with Alzheimer's and different
Oh yeah.
medical problems. But I worry about plastics altogether because look how much they get out of the ocean when they strain things. And yeah, you got to figure those poor fish down there sucking all that stuff in, all because us dumb humans are up putting plastic out there.
As I got
And
a
it's just
text
like,
from Mr. Jafapes. He's
there you
gonna be
go.
on in 20 to 30 minutes.
There you go. But I'm just curious to see what Mr. J. Hayes' mod's going to look like.
Hey, listen, he's probably gonna end up revamping all his mods, putting the freaking Daiko chip in that shit, or just focus on one mod.
I'm
Like
not
the
sure
one,
if he's going to revamp them all. I think he's going to come up with a design that's going to be real small, short, something maybe along the pixel.
Right. As
Yeah, it
Hanky
could be.
says, my underpants are made of plastic.
There you go. Got to be hot down where the boys are, Hanky. You got to keep them boys swimming.
I'll give you that. That was kind of funny.
Well, look at it this way: with plastic underwear on, you never have to really worry about skid marks in the washing machine.
Right? I
That'll
gotta
take
agree with
care of
that
that one.
100%. I have to agree 100% with that one.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
that.
shit.
Gross. Oh man, we just ain't right. No matter which
Right.
way you look at it, we ain't
I
right.
didn't think my father was up for that.
Yep.
Because last I checked, right before we started the live stream, he was sound asleep.
Yeah. Well, at least with plastic underwear on, Hanky doesn't have to worry about any messes. He could just take them off and rinse them off, put them back
Oh,
on.
yeah.
That always
Especially if
works.
you had glass underwear. In words of my father, you would get all that ball smegma all over the glass.
No stinky nuts.
Stinky underwear, but yeah.
The boys are keeping warm. That'll definitely keep you warm in the wintertime, that's for
Oh,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah. Summertime, it might be a little bit hot down there.
Oof, yeah, definitely for sure.
Hey, we got Night Clover in. How we doing, Eric?
Oh my god, it's Night Clover. He's alive.
Yes. Night Clover lives. Night Clover, you really got to go back to vaping, sir. You got to give up the smokes.
Night Clover, I love you.
Oh, we all love each other, so what's the big deal? We're a big, happy community. You know that.
We're one big happy family.
Yep.
Ugh.
Well, one
Um,
one benefit, and I just thought about it. Hanky might be able to verify this, but if you go to the proctologist with your plastic underwear on, I guess it won't hurt that bad when he probes you. You know?
oh. I don't want
There
nobody
you
probing me.
go. Really? Man,
I don't want
that's,
nothing
that's
going up my rectum.
hey, one benefit of the plastic underwear, though. You can have a built-in butt guard. You know, where it guards your hole, so that way, if anybody that comes up to bum rush you and has ill intent, that'll block that entry.
That sounds like a diaper.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Oh, hell no.
and you can have a custom cold air sac. You know, just to protect the boys, keep them on an even kilter there. You know.
Gotta keep the sweat and hot air out.
Yeah, really. You can actually have a little built-in fan or an AC unit going into there and keep nice and
Mark
cool.
Fagan needs this.
Aha. Hanky says it tickles him when they probe him. I'd imagine so.
Or it could feel like a tree trunk going up there, Hanky.
Yeah. And the best thing about that is with the plastic underwear on, in case your lovely girlfriend decides to use a little bit of the strawberry jelly on you, you can easily wash it off.
Oh, hell no. I didn't want the mental image.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And now I
Uh,
just got that mental image of fucking strawberry lube going all down there and everything. Jesus, good lord.
uh,
What the
Now
fuck
that
is.
light you got, Dylan, is that you? Can you use different colors on it?
Uh. I could do the regular light, a cooler light, or a warmer light. That's
The
just
one
about it.
the one you just had on prior is the best looking one.
This one?
No, I think you had one more. That one.
Yeah, that's the warmer one.
Yeah, it gives you a nice glow on
Warm
the skin.
feeling.
Yeah, that'll go along with the plastic underwear.
It's like the strawberry lube tickling your balls.
Oh, Hanky's home alone, man. That's not a good sign,
That just means he's unsupervised and he can walk around the house butt ass naked.
Well, as long as they don't pick him up on the street when he's running down the street with just his underwear on, he'll be doing all right.
Oh yeah.
I can see the cops stopping him. Sir, what are you doing with your underwear on? Out in the middle of the street running. Get my
I'm
boy some little air there.
I'm going streaking.
Oh, man.
Sir, you're going to jail for public nudity.
Got to have a little humor in life.
Oh, for sure.
So, what we vaping on today, Dylan?
Well, Ceto 2, Alexa 6 with the little pina colada in that,
Oh,
and the billet box with the wicked alpha in that. I got a little juice from Mr. Brett Whitney. It is a glazed donut.
sounds good.
How about you? What are we vaping on?
Oh, I have been continuing on with my little La Petite box by Vaponaut, which was a collaboration between Wismec and Vaponaut. On top of that, I've got the Steam Tuners Edge RTA. And
Ooh,
inside that, I am doing a mystery mix because I forgot what the hell I put in it. Hey, can't remember everything. And
right.
recharged my batteries with the Vapors Cloud Ascent kit.
Ooh,
And I'm using up the last of my Lychee Berry Bliss, which is really good. It's got lychee, blueberry, and strawberry in it. And on my last tank full of the Irish Cream Delight in my
ooh.
Vicious Ant Spade Mech Squonker.
And Hanky, to answer your question, no, this is the authentic billet box that was gifted to me for a birthday gift. But
And
I
I
do know
also,
I got a little care package coming from Mr. Stevie Marquez.
there you go.
New flavors that I cannot disclose. Um, I also got a couple of juices coming from Brett. I know my flavors that I'm getting. One is a vanilla ice cream custard cookie, which Brett told me the name. He was like, it's a vanilla yeet and strawberry pop rocks.
There you go. I also have brought out my Galax Pro Pod from Freemax.
Ooh,
As you can see, the little lights on the side, they glow different colors. And that
nice.
and that I've got the Naked 100 Lava Flow salts.
Ooh.
I finally got the 30 milligram salts.
Whatever happened with that 35 milligram one that you had?
Oh, the 50? I
Yeah.
ditched it. I threw it right in the trash. I can't do the 50. I'm sorry. That's just too much. I
Oh
had a half
shit.
a bottle left, and every time you took a hit, your lungs are like screaming at you. And I'm not sure if the quality of what they used in the way of salts was that good. It's too rough.
Right.
Because I've had other 50 milligrams and just nothing like that. That was just, it was a lung killer, that's for
Oh
sure.
yeah. No, that I like with what we were talking about. I think the last show or in the beginning, like the pre-show before we start went live. I could do all the 50 milligram salt nicks because of the Joel shit and because of that the Views Alto shit that they sell in like those convenience stores.
Yeah.
I could do all that shit, but if it's a regular bottle of juice and where I have to fill the tank, I don't know if I could do that. I would
No,
probably die.
I tried to Vuse once before. I didn't like it.
I okay. Don't get
Excuse
me wrong.
me.
I liked it for the portability
Yeah.
and shit like that. But the flavor I got off of every hit with them having like that gold tobacco flavor, I didn't like it. Plus the magnets in for where the pod connects to the battery, that
Yeah.
shit was always fucking loose. I didn't like that shit.
Wonder
I
what do they charge for the jewel pods now?
last time I bought a pack of jewel pods, paid like $26.
Wow. How many they give you
Now,
in a pack?
bro, that was just for a pack of four.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and that one pack didn't only lasted me like a day to 2 days.
Jesus. So they go pretty quick. How many milliliters is in each pod? Just two
I think
or one and a half?
yeah, 1.5, I think.
Wow.
And
Nick,
that's if you keep vaping it all the entire time.
Hanky called it Nick Rush.
Oh yeah, definitely. Anytime I vape the jewel, that's all I got had was a Nick Rush.
Yeah. Well, you got to figure you're shooting through a mouth to lung device, 50 milligram, 5% nicotine, and if it's a strong nicotine that they're using, and you could taste it if you're not accustomed to it, that'll
Right.
make you cough. You'll see your left testicle climbing up into your stomach if you're not used to it.
No,
And that's
I'd
just
always.
the way it goes.
Here's the thing. As you just said, jewel is made for mouth to lung type of shit. I'd
Yeah,
always direct lung that motherfucker and not give a fuck.
that's too much. That's where you just got to take a little tiny hit and mouth to lung it. That's like this. I've got a if I can remember correctly and see this. Eyesight ain't what it used to be. I think this is a point six pod, point eight. Yeah, point eight pod. That's perfect mouth to lung right there.
Right.
I like the little glowy lights on this thing. It's pretty cool. Check
Oh
it out.
yeah.
It just blinking away.
I used to do the fucking like I remember the first device I ever bought was from UL. It was that UL tripod where it came with like this weird hexagonal case,
Yeah,
had the same height as some mods, USB Type C charging on the case. The fucking device, the vape device looks itself
yeah,
looked a little short of okay. So you know how some of these cigarettes have like the big cigarettes and then the shorts.
yeah,
The pod system itself without the case looked like one of the cigarette shorts, like from like Marlboro shorts or whatever.
yeah.
It looked like that, so it's like okay, that's cool. Vape on that, charge it when I can. I went a whole day to 2 days without charging that little pot,
Wow.
and then I would charge it and then charge the case, and that was it. But I don't use it because it broke on me.
Well, it's like this one here is a great little pod because battery life on there is great. I
Right,
take small hits, do a little mouth to lung action, and I've never had a problem. I've had this since they brought it out, and the coils are dirt cheap. You get a 5 pack for like $7 or $8 now. The only problem is they did have a couple that are hit and miss. You pop it in and you fill up your tank,
right.
the pod, and then it doesn't want to work. Or you get
Oh
maybe
yeah.
10 hits out of it and it just peters out. But
Oh,
that's
for
one of
sure.
those things where, that's going to happen no matter who's making what.
You're not
You,
wrong.
you can't have everything in this world, that's for sure.
Night Clover. Oh,
There's Cheryl Demers.
look who it is coming in.
Cheryl, I'd like to know, did you try that little trick with the rubbing alcohol on the Juma mod and see if you can get the button loose? Let us know. Because I was curious because you hate to see somebody have a stuck button
Look
because
who it is.
aha,
Your microphone's a little low there, brother.
there's Jeff. How we doing, sir?
Not too bad. Can you hear me now?
There we go.
It's
Is
better.
that better? Good.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
How about now?
A little on the low side, Jeff.
I've got the wrong camera on. Sorry, the microphone.
Oh, okay.
2 seconds. 2 minutes. Okay.
A little technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, typical.
That happens.
It's not like me and Josh are professionals here.
So what's
Give me
new,
2
Jeff?
seconds. Why is it? Sorry, you talk among yourselves. Let me just try and fix this. I don't know why this is not
Oh,
working. This is
we can hear
really
you now.
strange.
You're good. You're good now.
It's a wrong microphone though.
Yeah, that sure is the wrong microphone.
Why can't I switch my microphone? That's odd. That's odd. Well, as long as you can hear me. How's things? How's everyone? What you've been up to? Have you missed me?
Fantastic. Just vaping, just packing
Oh,
for my vacation, like what you and I were speaking about in your after party and everything.
how was it? How was your trip away?
I'm still packing for that. I'm leaving this coming Wednesday. I just have to throw a couple of things in my bag still. That's just about it. And Hanky, I did
Oh, that's
like
right.
your.
You're supposed to go. I thought you were away this week. I thought you were away this whole week.
No, next week.
Ah, okay. Good.
And
how
Hanky,
about
I did
yourself,
like your
Brian?
green screen. I'm sorry.
How's it going, Hanky? Nice to see you. He's everywhere, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
he
definitely
is.
He's just
everywhere.
everywhere. How's it going, Brian? How's things? What have you been up to?
Keeping busy, trying to avoid the hot and humid weather here. It's been raining real bad again. Hopefully, we don't get any more flooding. So it's been one of those weeks for a lot of rain. Hey, at least I got a free car wash.
That's the thing. If you get a car wash here in London,
Yeah.
you get it washed with the rain, but then it just leaves watermarks because it's
Oh yeah.
horrible. It's all polluted.
There you go. Here's one, Jeff, you've probably never seen before.
Oh, that looks nice. That looks very nice.
The La Petite box by Vaponaut, and Wismec made the board, and that's got the steam tuner's edge on it.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
nice
You've
little
always got
setup.
fancy stuff. That's very nice. What was it? Single 18650?
Yeah.
Single 18650. Nice. Love it.
Yeah, I figured it looked pretty cool all by itself,
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a nice
Absolutely.
little streamlined look. Got the metal drip. That's the only thing that I worry about because I don't want to chip my teeth.
I like resin drip tips. I've got some here. Got a nice custom from Ohms Coils. Liam, he did that for me. Absolute legend. I've got the Parsons with the Hellbeast on top.
That's
very
nice.
Really pinky. I don't know though. Pink's really not. I like pink, but it's not my go-to color anyway. But yeah, it looks cool. Looks good. Nightmare, top of the Hog 200.
Oof.
It's another lovely one. I've got the Odin V2 with the Asgard in purple on top with a nice drip tip. I love this drip tip. I love the shape of it. It's nice. Got the Lansker with the Asgard V2 on it. This is a really good one. I love it. Got the Siege with the Asgard Mini in gold. Nice autumn drip tip. And I've got the iMob by Monarchy. Let me see if it's going to show. It's not showing. Give me a second. Let me change my camera. Show you this. It's actually not letting me change anything in this. I think it's Rumble. I think we've got an issue. So I can't change the camera, can't change the microphone, but I'm just trying to get it.
The iMob is very, very gorgeous.
Well, if you could see it, then yeah. Let me 1 second. Let me adjust the camera. There we go. The Nippon iMob, and then I've got the Riser 80. I had to get the airflow control, the airflow pins, and the peak insulator changed, but luckily Monarchy did that for me. Changed it over for me because I was just getting strange resistance, like 0.5, 0.6.
Yeah,
It was odd. was just a the peak insulator issue. But yeah, sorted it yesterday, and it's coming up perfectly now. And I think I've got a slight crackle.
Well, that's
Or
a
the
lot of
crackle.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Now,
I think
yeah.
were you getting a lot of resistance jump up and down on that?
So it wasn't actually jumping. It was I put like a 0.27 or 0.3 coil in there, and it would just go right up to 0.4 and above. It would never go any below. It would never go below that. So yeah, it was just a connection issue. It was a peak insulator, but they sent me the airflow control pins as well. So the airflow pins, and I changed that over as well, which sorted the issue out. So now I've got a nice 0.3 reading, and I'm happy with it, and it's tasting absolutely amazing.
Yeah, no, I was talking to my father. I think a couple of weeks ago, or whatever. After I think you showed off that new
The Starwoods.
XR, yeah, the Statwood. He was like, "I want to buy it."
Oh, that's nice. That is real nice.
It's
I like
very
that.
nice. Nice finish.
I think he just doesn't know what color to get yet because he's looking at two specific colors. I think that color and a different color.
This colour's all right. I would have preferred the purple. There's different colorways for all of them, so they're not
Yeah.
always going to be the same design. There might be some more green than yellow. It just depends.
Right.
Like last month when I went on Vicious Ant site or tried to, I was going to buy some panels for the spade here.
Oh, I
And
love that, Brian. I like that.
yeah,
Do you want my postcode and my address?
there you go.
I forgot who it was. Somebody was showing off
Wow.
the club for I think Vicious Ant.
Well, I was upset because I couldn't get on their website, and I tried a different browser. Here, they must have closed shop altogether. And I got to do a little researching and see if somebody's got some panels for sale, you know.
Some panels. I've just seen a comment there from Hanky saying Jeff only uses clones. I can get my electricity cards out if you really want me to. I can get that out for you, no problem at all.
Hey, listen, I heard Josh Vapes is Mr. High End from the UK.
Nope, nope, I'm definitely not. Trust me, I'm Mr. Empty Bank Account, Jeff Vapes. Yeah, absolutely.
I still
But
think
yeah,
to this day, though, that Vicious Ant did the best job on the bottle design for the Squonk. All it does is it rolls right into a little slot up there. And when you need to refill it, just pop your battery out and it rolls right back out. They did a great job.
I like that. I like that
And it's
system.
easy to clean too, in case you get any buildup. You can take a Q-tip or so and put
Yeah.
a cotton swab in there and clean it up real nice.
I'll soon find out when you send it to me. I'll figure all
Yeah.
these things out. Thanks for the tip, Brian. Thank you. Good man.
Now, Josh, me and Brian were talking before the show even started. ST had Brandon from Evolve on the show,
Yeah.
and Evolve's not looking too good, brother.
I wonder
250
what's happening.
250C's coming, not being used. 75C's not being used.
Well, their
Bro,
bulk of their business now is the 80C and the 60C,
yeah.
and now
Yeah,
there's
that's
a
it.
new one for the Oxfapod. I guess they're going to work on a different one for other manufacturers too. I'm just not sure how that's going to work out for them. But
I think
that's going to be their business, the pod business.
yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of pods with D&E chipsets in it now, and that's going to be
Yeah,
the
we
new
were even mentioning because Jay Hayes went live. I think it was one Brian yesterday.
I
Mm.
believe so. I
He
believe
went
it was.
live with it was basically trying to, I believe, I want to say bash Evolve in a way with the route they're going with the pod system route.
Yeah,
He says he's gonna make a new mod with the Dicodes chipset, but then complaining how expensive the Dicodes chipset was.
Right.
how much was it?
Dicodes, offhand I don't
Well,
know, but
if he uses,
Evolve chipsets is it's like $50-$60 a board.
yeah, $80 max on the Evolve. Now, if he uses the BF60 chipset for like a Boro mod, that's generally he can get that on a wholesale for about $50. But if you and I were to go buy it on Evolve or Dyco's USA site, I believe it's 125.
Yeah.
But then Ginger Industries sells it on his site for 50. So it's a big disparity between prices,
Yeah. It
So
always
just
happens though. That it always
yeah.
happens. Doesn't matter what device. There's always an issue
Well,
with pricing somewhere or another from a different site.
No,
Jay
yeah.
Hayes said he had to replace his screen twice on the JIO, which could be. I don't know the situation there, but
Hmm.
he was saying that Evolve's got a lot of problems with the 60C chip, and he previously showed how the resistance would move up and down on that particular chipset, but I'm pretty sure they had a firmware update on that.
Yeah, because I've heard that quite a lot on the 60C chipset. There's a
Right.
resistance issue; it jumps up and down. But I've not had any issues. I've maybe once or twice, but apart from that,
Yeah.
I've never had any issues. So I don't know. It's one of those
Right.
things.
All
Yeah.
things considered, you get people like Vapors Cloud, they got this chip in there on the Ascent
Very good
kit.
chip.
It's a very, very good solid chip. I have no problem with battery usage.
Yeah,
Batteries seem to last forever in it.
very good.
Like I
Absolutely.
was telling Brian last week, that same, well, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, that same chipset that's in the Ascent is the same chipset that Dot Mod uses for their all their V2s and everything.
Yeah.
Dot mod V2. Ah, okay. I know the XR80. I think that battery that's used in a lot of like alarm systems and stuff like that. So that battery lasts a long time, which it does last a long time on a full charge. I mean, you'll get days with that battery. It's really good. Really good at roughly about 40 watts. It's decent.
Oh yeah, as Ron Jeremy just said, Jay Hayes should not talk. His crap is so expensive.
Well, I realize he has to make money like everybody else because you're not going to produce something without making a few dollars profit.
Right.
That's the whole name of the game. But
Hmm.
I just hope if he comes out with another Boro device to mimic or even closely resemble the size of the Pixel, that Jeff's got the Stadwood version, that it doesn't cost $400. If you get into
Yeah, the
that
four or five
range,
hundred
it's over
dollars.
$300. It's not worth it.
If I was going to do a device, I'd have one high-end product and a similar affordable one for people out there that don't make much money and they
Yeah,
can't afford
Yeah.
right,
really expensive stuff. Because even there's times with me, I want things, but I can't afford it. It's too expensive. I've got
Yeah.
bills and everything. But if I was going to do something, say for instance, I was going to do like style like this, like a box mod. I'd do a
Right.
really high end, really good chipset or whatever. If there's going to be a chip in it, if it was a regulated device, but then I would do an affordable device very similar to it, just with a
right,
different chip.
right, right, right.
So people have the choice.
Right.
If I had the choice to do that, I would. I would. I think that'd be
Right.
pretty good.
It's like with SX Josh. It's like with what we were talking about in the group. The Ceto. They came out the DNA 60C variant to it,
Yeah.
130 USD, and then they came out with the proprietary chip with the same mod. Only paid like 77 for the mod.
Right, right.
There you go. So they give you the choice. If you want to spend that extra money on the
Yeah.
more what's the word I'm looking for? The more fancier kind
Affordable.
of chip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good to have choices. Definitely is. But
I
these days,
think
a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
people are coming to turn into clone devices, clone
right.
RBAs, clone RDAs. Maybe not RDAs as such right now, but it's always like RBAs and mods because a lot of
Yeah.
stuff's very expensive and a lot of people can't afford it. So they'll
Right.
pick the cheap.
It's like with the sturdy too. There's so many clones of that and way more colors and things like that. Even the titanium versions. 3F Vape and I think one sells the clones and everything else for
Sorry, you
a
broke up
more
there.
affordable price.
You broke up there. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah,
you
you.
broke up.
The sturdy one, ESIG one, and 3F, they sell the clones 31 for affordable price compared to
Yeah,
what other sites are
right,
selling it for.
right.
absolutely. But you can tell the difference. I've got a clone version and I've got the original version, and you
Yeah.
can tell the difference in the material for sure,
Oh yeah.
definitely. But there's some clones out there that are you couldn't even tell the difference between the original and the clone. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
Oh
wonder,
yeah.
I wonder how they get access to all that, the measurements and the product itself, and yeah, it's a strange one.
No, yeah. I mean,
Well,
also at the same time, half these products are made in China, so they may have the schematics right there.
Yeah, yeah, that
yeah.
that that will probably be it. Absolutely. Yeah,
And it's
it's
like I was just thinking, Jay Hayes, if he's going to do a small Boro mod, he may actually end up using the Dyco's Extreme V3, which is a one button mod where you have to cycle through the screen with one button. Now, I have that on my Sunbox V5 Boro mod, and it's real easy to navigate. It's no big deal.
mhm.
But if he uses something along the lines of like the Danny box, like the 21700 I have, then he'll sell a lot of it. But if he goes with the Extreme V3 on the small Boro mod, it's going to be a deterrent because a lot of people get confused with one button to go through the whole menu system.
Yeah, I don't like that whole thing, like one
Yeah.
button for the menu. I don't like that. I wouldn't like a mod like that.
Oh, it's easy
I
enough to
think
navigate once you get the hang of it. You have to hit the main button 3 times just to get the thing going, and then you have to cycle through by tapping it once every time until you get to where you want to be, and you got the extended functions on there. So that confuses people because they're used to using something with
The
three
option,
buttons, up, down, fire button.
yeah,
Hit the fire button 3 times, you got a menu.
ModCorp did that with the Hako E mod that
Yeah,
only one button. I think they did that with the tiny and everything too.
yeah. It's like the little La Petite box. I don't know if you can see that. It's fast
yeah.
approaching 11,000 hits. So this has been a good solid mod. It's been working
Oh,
really good,
oh, wow.
and I got
Yes,
a good
that's lovely. I like it.
good
It's
price on it.
nice. Your
Yeah, if you,
squonk is nice. What
if
other squonks have you got?
oh, I've got a Rebel Vape Squonk, and I've got a Wismec Squonk, a smaller one, and another Wismec Squonk that's one of the original ones by Jabo, and they work out really good.
Right.
Nice.
But the original one I have with the Tobino RDA on it, it's got a proprietary MOSFET in it. So it's not a full regulated mod, it's got a MOSFET in it. But it's pretty
Nice.
quick and easy to, you put a 0.25 coil in there and you got it nailed on, spot on.
You can't go wrong. I got this, the RSQ.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's nice.
That's a nice one.
Rick mods.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be using tonight on on the show. And then there's this. I'll show you.
Uh oh. Oh, that's the same one that Bic
Oh
has.
yeah, Bic
No,
has.
no,
Yeah.
this is a custom paint job. This is different.
I'll be right back.
And there's an Asgard on top of that as well, which is awesome. But this thing is stunning. I've had this for a couple of days, and I've
Right.
been saving it for tonight's show, and that's what I'm going to be building tonight. And I cannot wait. I'm excited.
Now, doesn't Bic have that same exact one?
He's got the fuck disposable one. This is
Oh, okay.
this is the inflame one. Uh, so the ballistic gear is the inflame LE, and it's number 13, serial number 13.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Stunning, man.
Yeah, that is absolutely stunning, especially that colorway too. Yeah, that is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm really excited to build this and test it out. The button feel on it's amazing. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm just happy with my Boros. I'm just gonna stick with that. I don't trust myself with any mechs.
It's actually pretty easy. If you want any help, let me know. It's you just obviously you need to know your shit, but you
Yeah,
get there.
the only thing I know, even like we were discussing on your after party, I only know the
Mm.
battery safety thing. I said just make sure the battery wraps are good. That's
There we
it.
go.
It's just like the ohms on things like that. That's the only thing that I have issues with.
Yeah, I mean, I even posted something on my group in terms of the battery and the resistance you should be going for, depending on the
Right.
device. If it's a series build, if it's just a single battery,
Right.
parallel, but it shows you the resistance that you should be going
Yeah,
for.
I saw
And
that.
very, very simple. I'll help you. After this show, I can help you. We'll get you set up with a mech and everything.
Yeah, because
And
I know I have
ooh,
an 18650
There's
Mac.
a little Wismec Luxottic surface. I covered up the side panel with a sticker, and on there I've got the Eden Mods Salix RDA. Now the Eden Mods was out of the UK; they're no longer around. But I rate
wow,
that little RDA. It's a single coil banger, probably in the top 5 of all RDAs of all time. It's
nice.
very good to use. And of
Oh yeah.
course, I've got my Rebel Vapes
Oh, I love that.
DNA
Love it.
75C mod. That's a squonker.
Chunky
And
little
that's
thing.
got the Goon 25 on top with a single coil in it.
Wicked.
And this is probably one of my favorite squonkers right here.
Ooh,
Ooh.
The Wismec Luxottic BF box, they call it.
that's sexy. I like that. Love
Yeah,
it.
that's the one. This one is coffee color, they call it. So you got the
Coffee.
Tabino RBA on top. As you see, it's like a coffee color. Got a little
Yeah,
Ultim
yeah.
button there and the Ultim panel. This is another single coil RDA. And they give you an adapter that you can actually use an 810 drip tip on it.
Love that.
And one of my favorite mods of all time.
Yeah, it looks
Now, I,
nice. I like.
now, Josh, in the RBA that you like that you want to get that I have.
Oh, get lost.
No. I was telling Brian beforehand. I'm vaping on a glazed donut with that.
Oh, let me see it. Let me have a look at it.
That's the Wicked Alpha with the glazed
Alpha,
donut
man.
inside the tank.
Alpha's the best. That is probably
And
the
and
best
Mr.
RV
Brett
made.
Whitney sent me this glazed donut that I'm almost done with.
Lovely,
Here's that
man.
little Sunbox, the B5 Boro mod. I've got the special edition, which got the dragon that was 3D printed.
That's wicked. I was just going to see the dragon on it. It's sick. That's wicked.
A
Love
little
that.
on the pricey side, but really nice though.
Oh,
And you
worth it.
got one panel that you can take off on the side. Of course, there's your screen down there for the Dicode's V3 Extreme. I like how they put the little hole there that you could poke the battery out, so you don't have to
Yeah.
struggle with
That's pretty
battery.
smart.
But this thing weighs next to nothing, and I mean it's like super light. You could
What's
pop it
what's the
in your shirt
material
pocket,
made of?
so that works out pretty good.
What's it made of?
It's PA12 3D print material, and it's very very
Nice,
light.
man. Mm.
And
I was thinking that
of course,
maybe Bick might have been on tonight.
what's that, Jeff?
I thought Bick might have been on tonight on the show.
Nah, he hasn't
I
come
thought
on
so
yet.
too.
Last two times I texted him to see if he wanted to come on, he hasn't answered at all.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm a huge fan of 3D printed mods. I've got several of the Rebel Vape ones. They're a little on the
Yeah,
pricey side, to say the least. But this is something you can drop and fiddle around and bounce around, and
Yeah,
it's never
I
going
had
to
to
get
put the,
broken.
I had to put this 3D print mod that Josh likes away for a second.
yeah, it's lovely. That's fine. I'll stick to my
Only,
Riser 80. I can get all my Boro mods out if you want. If you really, really want me to.
Oh, it's like the Apex RDA from Vicious Ant on here. They only made 600. That's serial number 380.
Oh. What
So
RD is that again? Sorry.
it's called the Apex RDA. I don't know if you
Apex.
can see where it says Apex on the side
Nice.
there.
I think that came out like a few years ago, like around the time Vape and Fagan did
Yeah.
his bulk.
Well, getting one of those RDAs was almost virtually impossible. I just happened to find a shop that was out in, I think, Oregon in the United States. they were going out of business because of the PMTA, and the guy put it down to like 125, and normally they're around 200 on the RDA. And I gave him an offer for 75. I'll pay the shipping. Well, he gave it to me for 75, and he paid the shipping.
Oh,
So
You
wow.
know,
Nice.
I complained about it,
Decent.
Brian, Mr. Hanky Panky sent me a little AI photo
Uh oh.
of you.
Uh
That's
oh.
brilliant.
That's a good one,
Nice
Ed.
one,
I
Sean.
like that one. I like that.
And man, I already did it like 3 of them of me. You don't
Yeah.
want to see them.
You want to know my resistance in this bad boy? I got a 006 in this. It's beautiful. It's
Yeah, in
spicy.
that
There
new
you go.
mod, I got a .29. In the billet box, it was supposed to be .29 to .3, but I don't know if it's because of the billet box or what. But that shit jumped all the way the fuck up to like .7.
Oh my god! Right. Okay. That's definitely gone wrong there. Something's gone
But
wrong.
I'm still direct lugging this shit like it's nothing, and the resistance is dropping to like .6 whatever.
If you can
Very nice,
see,
Brian.
this is the Salix RDA. It's got a very unique design, and that little cassette will actually pop out. You can pop the new one in there for mouth to lung usage if you want, but this is like RDL for the most part. But the
Lovely.
way they designed this, it's a single coiler, and it's real easy to
It
put a
looks
coil in
really
it.
condensed as well inside, so I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
That flavor's going to be banging out of that. I think.
yeah, because
Yeah, that's like some of the older RDAs too. The flavor was so condensed.
yeah, and it's only
Amazing.
got one airflow inlet, and then once it comes, you're right behind the coil there, so it hits
Wow.
that coil, and you get fantastic flavor.
Nice. Do
No
you prefer
problem
your
with it.
RDL vaping, Brian?
What's that?
Do you prefer your RDL vaping?
Yeah, I do. I like RDL better than anything else. Of
Nice,
course,
nice.
I've got the mech mods in there, and I like to chuck a little clouds every once in a while. Get them cabled up with a low ohms and blast away at it.
That's it. Brian just hot boxes his house, and his dog's jumping around,
Yep.
panicking like there's a fire.
Like I was telling Brian, I think it was like last week or a few days ago. I prefer direct lung more than mouth to lung because the
Yeah,
fact
I'm the
that
same.
with direct lung you
Oh,
don't start
miserable thing.
you don't with direct lung you don't start choking as much as you do, if you're not used to mouth to lung.
As
Yeah.
well as that, I think the flavour is just way better in direct lung.
Yeah,
Like you get a nice low resistance on that. Stick in your e-liquid and fire it away. I mean, this is a regulated mod, but it's better on a unregulated mod. This is 006 small mass aliens, and there are only 4 wraps in this little Asgard. And
right.
wow, the flavour is amazing. I got it at like 100 watts. It can go higher. But 100 watts is just the sweet spot for this. These are
Yeah.
Ohms coils. Ohms coils.
Yeah,
Really,
like I
really
was telling like I was telling Sam, because I know you had him on your show last week or 2 weeks ago. He came on a friend of mine's show a few months ago. I told him, I
Who's
said,
that?
dude,
Sorry.
Sam, Vaping Bogan.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Sam, yeah.
I told Sam, I was like, dude, you got me hooked on aliens. I said, I won't vape on any other coil but aliens.
I think they're the most popular coils. Aliens. Everyone loves aliens. The flavor's just on point. You can't go wrong with them.
Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with an alien coil. It really is. Because you got a lot
Especially
of
Especially if you get those.
surface area touching the cotton, and you're going to get a good hit off of it every time.
Yeah.
I've got a selection of coils tonight. I think they're all aliens, but I've got 7 builds to do tonight. So 1, 2,
Especially
3.
when you get those aliens that crackle and everything too.
Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah,
2 core.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're definitely nice. I'll try and get a crackle tonight because I've got this. I'm going to be doing this little study one up tonight.
Ooh.
Going to do this little banger. I've not tried this with the new. Well, it's been out for a while, but I've not tried it with this condensed little cap. So we'll see how it goes.
I was just about to ask, did you get one titanium?
That's the one I want, and I'm hoping I'm getting one sent to me. I was speaking to Joe Sturdy, and yeah, something's I think in the pipeline, and he said give me 10 days, and I'll get something sent
Yeah.
out to you. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah, I got to speak to Joe about that too.
definitely, absolutely. Yeah, awesome guy. He was talking to me. He goes, if you don't like it, Jaff, just throw it in the bin. I was like, are you mad?
Well, you can see like on this Vicious Ant Apex RDA how they did theirs. So that's a pretty tight spot to work
Yeah,
with, you know.
Yeah.
I like that.
And-
Cheap inside.
right.
Oh no, I've taken out the wrong.
I was
Uh,
surprised when I first got this. I thought that this was Dilrin. It's actually black Altum that they use for the cap.
okay. See, it's
I didn't
difficult
even know
sometimes
at the
to tell
time
the
it was
difference.
a black Altum, you know. And I guess they just colored the Altum.
Yeah, I
So
wonder how they do that. But sometimes it's really difficult to tell between, Altum and,
right.
No, yeah.
what did you say, Altum and,
Delrin.
yeah, sorry, my brain's not working.
Brain farted.
I finished work about 6 o'clock, and yeah, quickly got set up and everything. So my brain's still not working. I'm still kind of trying to. It's a shame there's no alcohol in this.
You see, ladies and gentlemen,
I had some of that
professionals.
last week, Jeff. That's pretty good beer.
This is
And then,
lovely. I've got a nice glass that I'll actually
yeah.
show you because obviously this will get shown on my show. I had a subscriber give me a really nice gift. It's sweet, very nice. I love it. So I got this today, received it today.
He's pulling out Sam stuff.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
This thing's the best one. This is solid. This is heavy. Look at this.
Ooh.
He's got the Jaff mug.
Yeah, the Jaff mug. It's
Yeah.
really good. Finally, I'll get mugged. Police officer getting mugged.
I like the
I like
pun.
that.
He's like, I'm gonna get mugged.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it was really kind of him. It was nice little surprise. And yeah, I thought I'll get a couple of non-alcoholic beers in it. Why not? But it was very, very nice. So Kevin Lawrence, he does these things. Him and his wife, they do like
Yeah, I had
custom.
some of that last week, and I also tried Budweiser Next. It's got alcohol in it, but there's 3.2 carbs per serving, and it was just amazing. They went down to 0 carbs, only
Oh, wow.
80 calories, and it's really good beer. But I do
This
like
is-
the Heineken the best, though. The
Yeah,
Heineken is
Heineken's
definitely the
lovely.
best.
I think this is 0 calories as well. I mean, I've got to watch my figure. I need to watch my 6-pack. So I'm just I just drink a 6-pack and that's it. It's good.
And I
It's good.
also tried the Heineken Silver, which is a little on the lower side on the carbs and calories. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
pretty decent too.
Nice.
But I
Yeah,
was surprised the 0 alcohol one was really that good. They did a good job.
definitely. So does Guinness. Guinness is really good.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
Corona. I like Corona as well.
I went to get more Guinness 0 alcohol yesterday. Nothing left on the shelf again. It's like,
Ooh.
I talked to the grocery store manager and I said, "You got to get more in." He says, "We order in 2 rows of it, but somebody keeps buying it up as soon as they get it in."
Yeah, I think
So I
people
guess
just
it's
tend
like
to
one-
like it because, like, weather like this, nice weather, and if you're working after work, you fancy the taste of a beer. You've
Yeah.
got one there with alcohol, so you're not going to have a sore head the next morning. And the older you get, it hits you harder.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's weird. I can drink beer with the alcohol in it, no problem. Won't get the headache. It's just the hard liquor where I get the headaches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Well,
I think that's my uncle. He doesn't drink beers. He sticks to Ribena. He likes that.
I gave
I
up
know, I
on
know, I know
hard
he's watching
liquor
this.
a
I
long
see it.
time ago. Hard liquor's okay every once in a while if you like for the holidays or something.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have no desire to have whiskey and gin or rum. It's okay, but I prefer beer. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I was working and then my uncle called me and he said, Jeff, I'm going to tune into your show tonight as he always does. He said, let me buy you some beers. So he ordered them and got them delivered to my house. I was like, oh, what a man. What a good
There
uncle
you
you
go.
are. Can't
It's
go
weird.
wrong.
On occasions for parties and stuff like that, I gotta drink Hennessy. But
Hennessy.
on a
Fair enough.
yeah,
Fair enough.
on a daily, if I'm just hanging out with a couple of friends, I'll drink a nice Corona.
Well, wait a
A nice
minute.
Corona. Slice of lime in that.
If I say Heineken 3 more times, I might get a sponsorship.
Or Brian, if you say Heineken 4 more times, Josh might pull out another Heineken.
There you go.
See?
Uh,
This might need a new rework.
I could picture us being sponsored by Heineken. We'll have our little symbol up in the corner.
Hey man.
Oh, what do you think? Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Ozzy,
a surprise. That was really a surprise.
Ozzy was a surprise completely. But
Yeah.
Hogan hit differently, as a wrestling fan,
Yeah, I loved my wrestling. I loved it. Loved it.
But
I've not watched it.
but people were classifying, Hogan did the steroids and whatever other drugs there was. On top of that, with all the back surgeries that he's already had to get his back right, that's probably what all did
Catching
it.
up.
You have to look at the fact too that those guys get bounced around in the ring long enough. It's going to do damage. Your body can only take so much of that, and it doesn't matter how much muscle you have on you. Your bones are very brittle to begin with, and sometimes if you turn the wrong way or you do the hit wrong, and they get flipped wrong, you're going to twist your back up.
Yeah, I know. Current WWE Randy Orton just had lower back surgery sometime, I think last year, the year before.
Yeah.
Wow.
He came back at Survivor Series. I think of I want to say either 23 or 24, and it was perfectly fine.
Wow. Crazy, yeah? Crazy. Guys, I'm going to have to shoot off because I need to get the last little things ready before the show. It's going to kick off at 8. Sorry, I do this every time to you, don't I? I'm on
No problem.
All good, brother.
You got a show coming up.
I don't mean to. I don't
We're all
mean
good.
to. Well,
We're all good.
we see you in there, and we'll get some builds going and stuff.
Alrighty, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Take care.
Later,
Have a good
brother.
one.
I'll see you in the show.
Please.
Yes.
Alrighty, sir.
Yes.
Have a good
Take
one.
care. Bye-bye. Good night.
We have, I didn't see him till now. We got Doug's in
Mr.
the...
Dougie.
Dougie, you want to come in, sir?
I will drop that link.
Look, Dylan's going to pop the link for you to come on in if you want to come in.
Mr. Dougie, you want to pop in? You can,
Hanky
sir.
said he was trying to send me something, but no luck. I don't know what he was trying to send me. Hanky, you going to send me some Heineken?
It was that... No, he tried sending you that picture, which I'm going to send you right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you can pop it over to me. That's cool. Appreciate the picture, right, Hanky. That's a good one.
Yeah, I just sent it to you right now, sir.
I got it. Yep, I got it. It works for me. It works for me. That's a good one.
But anyways, gentlemen, I think it's that time.
Alrighty.
I'm still beat. I didn't sleep that well and everything last night. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will sign off. And we will see you 3 weeks' time.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, always remember 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet.
Peace out, everybody.
Because we are